Hello my dear Cancer, this is your love and spirituality reading for the time between November 16 and November 30, 2017 with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. So I now use the Tarot of the Hidden Realm with Julia Jeffrey and Barbara Moore, and I will start shuffling your cards. So just want to see the Sun and the Four of Cups. Okay, so I call the Divine with love and light. And I call the four archangels in the four corners of the world. And I call the six elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Cancer viewers. So I want my dear Cancer to have love in their lives and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk. Oh, sorry, this is new cards. Oh, I'm being so clumsy. Walking on your highest path towards your highest destiny. So, my dear Cancer, what's going on for you in the second part of November? So we have the Fool here. You had the Sun together with the Four of Cups when I opened the deck. The Sun is like seeing things very clear, and Four of Cups might be like you're refusing an offer. The Fool is like you're still brave. It's not that you don't want to take the chance. It's something else. We will see what it is. What's going on with you. Okay, so here, this is your reading. I will just tune in for a few seconds. So this is the shorter mid-month reading. It will be with 9 cards. I will come back with a longer 15 cards beginning of the month reading in the beginning of December. So my dear Cancer, this is your future, and this is your now, and this is your past. And here we have the Five of Swords, so it seems like you have been through some battles. Okay. And this is the now. So the past is like October, first half of November 2017. This is the second half of November 2017, and we have the Eight of Wands here. So it seems like you're very goal oriented. And here is the future. It will go into December, and here we have Justice. So it seems like you will give yourself justice in this situation, or justice will be served in this situation. Maybe there will come a message to you about this fight that has been going on. So see here if I can put this correctly. It's a new deck, so I'm not accustomed to the size for the 9 card spread. Okay, so the first card here is the Sun, and that was also what we saw when I opened the deck. So the Sun is seeing things from above in a clear light. And it's also the highest card for love in the major arcana. It's like when people have become whole and being joined in holy matrimony. So this is a very lucky card for whatever you want to do. So whatever fight was in the past, it seems like truth came out, or you were able to see the situation very clearly. So that's good. Okay, the next card here, it's the Shadow Dance, and it's the Devil. So maybe you saw something clearly within a relationship. Maybe you have been in an addiction to a certain person, or finding yourself in a situation where you were like locked in a soul contract together with a person or a situation. And this was probably what you were able to spot this clearly. And the next card here is the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is probably you ended the situation, or you sacrificed the situation in some way. It might have gone down like in flames, this situation, but it's anyway good, because you saw the truth about something and you acted upon it, and you sacrificed it because you knew that this wasn't good for you. So I think this is a very it was a very good decision to see this clearly, and to make this kind of judgment. This was in the past, and here you have the now, and now is the Knight of Pentacles, and it comes underneath the Sun. So it's like being more careful in the future, taking things more step by step in the future, maybe not throwing yourself into a love relationship, but having more, being able to like watch the situation from afar and have plans, but being a little bit slow with acting upon them, because you want to see that it's not the devil that you are dealing with anymore. So I think this is good, this is wise. The Knight of Pentacles is like a farmer. He puts the first seed to the ground, and then he monitors this farmland and to see how it will grow. Knight of Pentacles, it's like you have future plans. You see the future, how you want this future, but you're not going to go hastily into something anymore. You are going to be more wise, okay? And the next card comes really central for this reading, and it's the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands comes underneath the Shadow Dance and the Devil. So I'm thinking that this person that you have had a battle with before, or this situation, it might be addiction inside of yourself as well. It doesn't have to be like an enemy without, it can be an enemy within. It doesn't really give it up, okay? So it still wants what it wants. It's very goal-oriented, as is this Eight of Wands that we saw here. So it might be that you have decided to become more careful, or someone in this situation anyway. It might as easily be, if you are cross-watching, this might be the Cancer and this is you. So don't be alarmed. I'm just, when I'm reading for Cancer, I'm going to be true towards Cancer. And when I'm reading for your sign, I'm going to be true towards your sign. I have to fix this a little bit. So it seems like this person will come in. Okay, they are not going to give up. They still want what they want, or your addiction still wants what it wants. So you need to keep on being awake and being careful. So it's good here. The next card is the Queen of Cups. So it seems like you might change your mind, or they are out to see to that you change your mind from being this warrior creature to become nice again. So it might be that any person that you have been involved with, or any situation, we say any person, might come back and try to make amends. They want to see the nice side of Cancer again, or the nice side of you, okay? So this is a big turn from being Ten of Swords to becoming Queen of Cups. But I'm thinking that they are going to try to talk towards the empathic side of you and make another go for it. And I don't know their intentions yet, because it's the Shadow Dance, okay, so it's the Devil. They might not have the best intentions, but it seems like they are not giving up anyway, okay? This is your future, and the first card here is Three of Wands, and it's coming underneath the Sun and the Knight of Pentacles. So it seems like whoever have seen the situation clearly and make some uproar towards it, still wants this situation, or have still a very clear picture of what they want here. Knight of Pentacles having this future idea, and the future idea is something that you dream of, and within love it might really be this, that you want like a family, a trinity, the trinity, mother, father and child, also mother, father and Holy Spirit. So that's when newborns comes, they are fresh out of the divine, so that's the Holy Spirit for you. So it seems like you are very oriented towards this goal. Three of Wands is like, it's not very compromising. It's like a goal that's coming from your soul. So, and it's your Sun here, the soul. So it's just going to come through here. This is what you want to create. This is what you want to have. You're not going to give up on this. And I think you need to keep on being this clear. It's very good. Don't give up on your dreams. And if something comes in that doesn't resembles this, what you want, don't sell yourself off short. The Three of Wands is about going into a negotiation and having some things that you can compromise with, and some things that you won't ever compromise with, because these are the foundation for making you happy. I'm thinking that you are very, like, pointing with your whole hand here. You're very sure. You know what you want. You're not going to be fooled by any person coming in and trying to show you glitter and gold. And you know that this is not what it is. So the next card here is the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is kind of the warrior or the judge. It's like this. In a person, we need 3 archetypes to be like a whole person. Like with the sun here, it's a whole person. We need the child, the witch, and the warrior. The child is your inner vibrational antenna that knows kind of everything, but it's very direct. It's like, I hate you, I love you, I want you, I don't want you. I can't live without you. I'm going to live without you. So it's like straight from the source, and it can be very hasty, making up its mind. Is not like it might make up its mind very clearly, and sometimes be very stubborn with it, and sometimes it will flicker like this. And anyway, so we have the witches, and that's usually that's the queens, you can say, and they are to interpret the signal from these children. The sun often depicts children and innocence because they are the, as I said, the Holy Spirit that comes, and this is your soul. So children are untainted souls. So the source energy feels something, and the witches are interpreting this like, okay, he is very angry with this girl because this happened. So they can interpret, or the female archetypes can interpret. It's like the high priestess, but all the queens. And then they are sending the message to the warrior, this very wise person that's not scared of anything. And they say, you need to go and tell this person, like, I love you, but I can't be with you because I don't trust you, for example. So sometimes the child can be very, very scared about for the warrior or the judge, because they want to keep whatever it is that they had, maybe their love, but the warrior is going to say maybe no. It's over. It's like a strict father within you that's telling, no, this is the wrong crowd for you. We need to find a better mate, okay? So sometimes she doesn't even want to tell the warrior, or he or she is overruling the warrior, and that is when you are kind of the fool and you just jump into things and you trust everything, and yes, like this. But here it seems like this person here, or this situation that's coming in, this is a very male energy. It wants to teach you something about the fatherly energy, about being a judge, about seeing things clearly and not being fooled by what you want, but actually being able to see the situation as it is, and not putting on your pink glasses and hoping that this will work out. So I think this person is here to kind of challenge you until you see this. They are doing stupid shit here. Sorry for my language. They are doing stupid things here, and they are going to like buckle up against you until you understand the message. Like, you need to integrate your warrior and be able to think more logically about the situation, and not sell yourself off short, or sell your dream for like a half dream because you love this person so much. You need to be more strict. And then we have the Queen of Swords. So this is probably what's being born out of you. We have the Queen of Cups, that's Cancer, and the Queen of Swords. So you might have blown up in the face of someone, or someone blow up in the face of you, or anything. Anyway, something ended that you have seen that this wasn't a good situation for a long time, but it was something with your soul, like the longing for this. But here the situation ended like with a big bang. Maybe people burned the bridges or told each other like the truth that they have been holding on for a very long time. But here it's like you are going back to your old self and becoming very emotional and empathic, and wants to maybe you still dream about this situation or this person. Knight of Wands, it's Sagittarius. It can be very charming. Here you have Capricorn, but this can be any person. Here you have, it's kind of Aquarius, but so it can be earth, fire, or air person. Sun is Leo as well. And the Knight of Pentacles, earth again, usually Taurus. And here you have Queen of Cups, that's usually Cancer, but of course it can be an external Scorpio person or an external Pisces person as well. Or this person that comes in have water in their chart, or you have other water also in your chart. But anyway, you can see that this is almost like a three-party relationship, but it's two men and one female. So it might be that you need to choose between a very stable man and between a very like charming and interesting and, you know, exciting person. But the exciting person, they might come with illusions and trickery, and maybe they are just here for short. Knight of Wands traditionally is like one night stands. They don't want anything real. And with the Knight of Pentacles, it seems like a very steady person that wants a family situation. So this can be you and this can be the other person, but it can also be like two suitors for you, Cancer. And here we see Cancer, this emotional person, is turning into Queen of Swords. That's a very logic person. That's usually Libra. So you are facing this enemy within you, because you have probably the same energy within you, like you don't love you enough, or you don't stand up for yourself, or you don't respect yourself, or you don't think anyone can love you. So then it's an open door for whimsical lovers like this. So that's one thing, but now you're seeing this more clearly, you're seeing the truth of it, so you're being able to take a logic decision. So head and heart being joined together. You want to love, you just want it with a person that can really offer you something. What I see here in the end though is we see the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So some of you might be dealing with an air sign, and it probably means that you are supposed to end up together. We have the Three of Wands here, like looking like a family, and this is two persons from the same dressed suits. So it might be that this person, this shadowscaper is for you when you have become more logic, so you can meet them on the same level as where they are. Okay. I hope this wasn't too whimsical. So I will take some cards from the Oracle of Visions by Cyril Marchetti to see what's going on here. With the Devil, for example. What's that? The Devil and the Ten of Swords can be interesting to see. So some message for Cancer. Okay, we have this. And it's strength. So I'm thinking that one side of this has taken a lot of responsibility for this situation, and the other person has just played around. So this is what I see. So whoever you identify with, either you start taking responsibility or you give it away to this other person. Strength is sometimes about letting other people also learn that they are strong and also learn to take responsibility. And it needs to be balanced. You have the Queen of Swords here. She's minor arcana justice. So it needs to be balanced in this situation. And here's the Sun going through the Knight of Wands. That's your soul energy. And it coming through this Queen of Swords that's very clear-minded. So she has the ability to be able to give this what you want also, but with a clear head, not by sacrificing yourself because the other side doesn't do their work. So I'm also going to take a card from Vibrational Energy Oracle Cards. It's by Debbie A. Anderson. And see what's going on here with this future of yours and knowing. So I will actually read this card for you about knowing. Sorry, I need to find the book. Knowing. sorry, it's hard with my left hand. I'm right-handed, so I will shift. Okay. We have all experienced that gut feeling or intuition that resides inside of us, the vibration of just knowing without knowing why. It is time to get more in touch with that vibration. Listen to what you hear and act upon the message you receive, as they will guide you on the journey you are destined for. Now is the time to open up everything in the universe and beyond. So with the queens here, Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, it's very much like the High Priestess energy. So the witch's quality that you have here. So you know things. You don't have to be in illusion. You don't have to ask why. You already know. You might not like the thing that you know, but you see things really clearly now. And as I said, this is a greater foundation to actually get the situation that you wanted than what it was before, when maybe you were tricked by illusion and by your own heart wanting something so much. But why it wanted something so much was for you to learn to become more logic and see things more clearly and be able to make a judgment call and maybe sacrifice something that's an illusion. Okay, I hope this helped. I want you to take really good care, and I hope you will enjoyed my new deck, this Tarot of the Hidden Realm. I'm sorry if I was a little bit stuttering, but it's the first time I use it. I have used it on myself once, but first time I use it for you guys. And I think it has very clear messages, and it's very good for talking about love relationships. So I'm really excited to keep on using this deck. And I thank you so much for all your supportive comments and all your curiosity and wanting to know more things. I'm sorry if I'm not being able to answer all the comments, but I try to read them all at least. And if I go into YouTube, and now I'm checking all those messages through my Creator app, but if I go into YouTube, I will put small hearts to show you that I have read your messages. Okay, so take really good care, and I hope to meet you again in the beginning of December. Okay, bye bye.